What's up? Dino here over at Lola's, ready to see DJ Priest, DJ Database, and a few other DJs throw it down. Right now, though, I want to give my review for Doug Funnie from Fort Worth, Texas. First of all, wow, like out of a hip-hop album, whenever I expect to hear a hip-hop album, not a mixtape or anything like that, I'm looking for consistency in, what kind of topic you're talking about, what kind of album you're making, if you're sticking true to what your bio says on you and stuff like that. Not just if you're hot and everybody likes you or anything like that. And Doug Funnie really came through with this album. 13 tracks on it. Now, he starts out his album with an intro like I love all hip-hop albums to do. It starts out with like a little intro song, something to like just wean you into the whole feel of the album. And it was an intro, basically a day in the life of a superhero. And, just talking about all these great things, that he wanted to do, helping people out, stuff like that. And then he wakes up at the end of it late from work. He's kind of like daydreaming or something like that. A lot of people, want to think of something being more important than, some remedial job or something like that. He does a real good job doing that. And, it leads right into the second song. There's a little skit at the end of the intro, and he leads it straight into the second song. And the hook, the sample in there is actually from Alice in Wonderland, the rabbit, when he says, I'm late. He cut that up, and it was really, really dope, because not a lot of people use, like, nostalgic memories, like, Disney movies and, commercials and stuff like that. They stick to, like, video games and comic books and kung fu. So he really went outside the norm, outside the box, with that. He had another track on there called Big Kid, which was really dope, featuring emcee Lars, who's a real cool-ass Nerdcore rapper, if you will. And it had a sample of the Pull-Ups commercial, I'm a big kid now. And it was sewn together with a nice beat that had a repetitive hi-hat in it, something that's familiar to the kids that like trap music, the cats that love trap music and all that hyphy type of rap music. Really touches bases, on just a nice song to bump to, but kind of gave a look into the life, a lot of us who are grown men, but still hold our childhood, adolescence at bay and bring it forth, whenever we feel like, what most people call immaturity, it's just us keeping the child alive in us. And he really, really brought that forth, talking about going to Toys R Us and all the toys that he played with and comic books as a kid and all that great stuff that, all of us can really connect to. And again, continuing that theme, he has his songs very just from like workday talk at the water cooler, being so fed up with having to be at the job site, working 9 to 5s, doing a lot of the bullshit that everybody is a slave to, making money for somebody else instead of chasing your dreams. He's basically giving you what it means to be blue collar in America. And it's beautiful because that's a whole concept album. It follows from beginning to end, incorporating his whole nostalgic 90s, late 80s, growth, his era, his youth. And, he even has a song where he confesses his love to Velma from Scooby-Doo, which I've never heard anybody do anything like that before. People talk about it. I'll hear, cats talk about it on Facebook, Twitter, blah, 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 but nobody's ever thought to actually make it a concept. And so that, again, gives great kudos to Doug Funnie for what he did. Again, the whole album just bodies everything. There's everything for everyone. It's a very diverse album. He covers beats and concepts that are just, really great, using everything from double time to harmony. He sounds like if bus driver was a nerdcore rapper with a southern, Texas style vibe to him in every other song, with that whole trap hyphy sound, really southern hip hop feel with it. And he grasped anyone from backpackers to the hyphy crowd to the trap music kids, and just really embodies what it is to be an MC and what it means to be hip hop by just sticking true to that diversity. So again, man, I give it up to you, dog. Doug Funnie, 5 out of 5, man, 10 out of 10. Honestly, dog, I listened to the whole album and I wasn't bored. I wasn't doing anything else. You had me intrigued from beginning to end, and the skits that you implemented in the album were well worth the listening time. And anybody that wants to get the album, I'm going to include it in a link in the description of the video. It's a free download. He asks that you donate something, just a little something, doesn't matter what. If you have a credit card and you're always buying junk online, do something useful with your money. Get you an album that means something. Get you something that reminds you what hip hop is. Especially if you talk about being such a big hip hop head. Support cats here locally that are trying to do something and that are doing something. That's just the biggest thing that I have with everybody. I love everybody's music. I expect everybody to show me the same kind of gratitude. That's the whole reason I'm doing this video, is because I want everybody to, just do for me what I want to do for them, and that's give them an honest opinion about their music. And go on Bandcamp, get the album. Great album. Again, it's a free download. I ask you to, donate something to the artist. $1, few dollars, couple pennies, doesn't matter. Something to show that you really are intrigued and really appreciative of local music. My next review will be of Beast from Dialects Composed, his new album. Also, I'm going to review Pin Soul by Sir Cutter Dufresne, and there's a few more cats that have albums coming out. People that have albums that have come out. I want to get with Bloodmouth and Orcas and really review that. So I'm going to make sure to get a hold of all that information. And anybody else that wants to review, honest opinion, honest, unbiased, just straight up, review, supporting your music. I'll put the link in there so that people can judge for themselves, everything like that. And stay up to date. Bino, and representing from Fort Worth, Texas. Love you guys. Support your local hip hop and stay true to yourself. One love. Peace.